All right, please welcome to the stage the Cadet Band. So the reason that we're kind of doing tonight's performance, well, the main reason we're doing it is for all of you, because for a lot of them, even having gone to Gene Harris and done all these things, this is probably going to be our biggest craft. And that's a really cool thing, but it also makes me think about these kids. Think about these kids. These particular ones up here, all of these kids are amazing, but in particular these ones basically started playing their instruments, started music online. How do you do that, you know? And they went through it and they didn't give up, and I've actually really been having a lot of fun making music with them this year. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little rough starting out. They sounded like they started a band online. But these are kids that want it badly enough and care enough to continue to push and sign up for junior high band when they've had these really strange years with it. So these kids are really, really cool. But one thing that we're all getting ready for is going to festival. Later this week and early next week in festival is where we're going to go to South Junior High, and we're going to have a series of judges and clinicians and numbers and on-stage critiques and things like that. And it's really good for us. It's a really motivating thing for us. It really gets us ready for the next level. It puts just enough pressure on us to really achieve some pretty incredible things, which is what I hope you all feel like you hear tonight. But another really incredible thing about these people is some of them have never performed or hardly ever performed. And so, put yourself in their situation, all these faces out here looking at them, watching them do something that really is pretty vulnerable. So I hope we give them lots of love and support them in what they do, because it's not normal what's going on up here, and these kids are really doing a fantastic job. I'm really proud of them, okay? Band is and should be one of the most challenging activities these students ever do. It's like taking a test, but if the person next to you gets it wrong, you also get it wrong, Or it's also, more so than right and wrong, these kids have to learn about playing with characteristic tone. They have to learn to play the right style, the right articulation. They have to learn to blend and balance. They have to always be listening. It's more than just right and wrong. And so when it's sounding even a little bit good, I want you to know it's because these students are operating at as close to 100% as can be imagined. We don't have a bench. There's no alternates that we can call in for anything. Everybody has to contribute, and they're really doing a nice job, all right? You can't tell this program is something that I am really proud of, and that I hope that we're all really proud of, but it's something that we may not be as aware after the last 2 years of just what we go out there and do. I'll tell you that playing at this level is not typical. It's not typical for junior high bands, and we're not really interested in just being another junior high band. We really take a lot of pride in going out there and making people go, wow, that doesn't sound like a seventh grade band, or an eighth grade band, or a ninth grade band. And what's more is, I really feel, and the more I've gotten to know these students this year, when you're in band, when you're in music, and when you're in the arts, I've seen over the past 12 years of teaching how it really has a way of bringing in just good quality humans. And I see what these kids do in their communities, and how many of them are in honor society, and what they do. And what I realize is if you're part of this community, and that's what it is, this band community, you're way more likely to be surrounded by people who are going to be good role models and help them to make good decisions in their lives. And that's just one of the many, many things that's really, really cool about this activity and these kids that are on the stage right now. We hope you enjoyed tonight's music. Like I said, we're getting ready for festivals. It's a work in progress. This group had a whole week before we get to it, so you may hear some things, and that's one of the points of tonight, is to get ourselves ready to really go knock about the park next week. I sent out about a month ago, I sent an email with all the festival schedules. I'll send it out again, because those are open to the public. It's right in the middle of the day, so it's pretty inconvenient in that way, but if you can make it to any of the festival performances, it would be awesome to have you there. So this is the Cadet Band. This group is outstanding, and I just told you all the reasons why. Just the strange band experience that they've had so far. And I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna try out having some student introductors for our pieces. And I believe, because we're starting with Lexington March, I believe our first one is Logan Wood.
Bands of today grew out of a tradition of military bands playing march music for troop movement in parades, reviews, and even battles. Lexington March was written to provide the developing band with an easy march in the traditional style of the great march composers. Lexington, I don't know.
This Scottish folk song, with lyrics by Robert Burns and melody attributed to Charles Miller, provides wonderful melodic and phrasing opportunities for young players. It was based upon the poem, The Banks of Doon. I'll recite it now. You banks and sides of bonny Doon, how can you bloom so fresh and fair? How can you chant, you little birds, and I so very full of care? You will break my heart, you warbling bird, that flies through the flowering thorn. You remind me of departed joys, departed never to return. Often have I roved by bonny Doon to see the rose the woodbound twines, and fondly so did I of mine with light heart I plucked a rose. Full swept upon his thorny tree, and false my lover stole my rose, but he left the thorn with me. I hope you'll enjoy the Banks and Praise O Bonny Doon, arranged by Michael Sweeney.